Let's talk about the part of our body that often shows age first. It would be our hands, our arms, our décolleté. And I don't know about you, but when I look at my arms and my chest right now especially, I don't just see hyperpigmentation from the summer. I see skin that looks dull, it looks lackluster, and it looks like it's in need of a refresh. It genuinely looks kind of just dull, just very, very dull. So I figured, we're so consistent with our facial routines, but these areas deserve the same attention. So today I am sharing a purposefully simple routine, something that is realistic and that is sustainable, that targets pigment, that targets redness, crepey texture, and it will just bring the glow back to these areas. I'm also going to share a blog that will walk you through all of this, complete with a 5-week chart that will basically hold your hand as you start this new body routine. So we can even print this chart and mark off week by week to keep us on track. And I'll link the blog at the top of the description box so it's easy to find. I am going to print the chart as well and just keep myself accountable so that I can actually do it. Okay, so here's the routine. So at night, the hero of this whole routine is going to be Adapalene. Now, you might know that as Differin, and not too long ago, it was only available by prescription, but now it's over the counter and it's both in the brand Differin and it's also a generic, which makes it super, super affordable. I think I just checked the other day, you could get 2 of them for $30 and there were coupons. So it's incredibly affordable. Now, Adapalene is a retinoid, which means that it is part of the vitamin A family. So unlike retinol or retinaldehyde, which need to convert inside the skin, Adapalene is already active, just like prescription tretinoin. So that makes it effective right away at increasing cell turnover, at fading pigment, at smoothing rough texture, and over time, it should improve crepey skin and laxity. So I chose Adapalene over tretinoin, mostly because it's more affordable. And I know some of you might have a prescription for Tret, and so you can pick it up with your insurance, but a lot of people have to pay full price. So Adapalene is more affordable. It's definitely more accessible because you do not have to go get a prescription or anything like that. But for any of you who are using tretinoin in this way, keep doing that. You don't need to switch to Adapalene as long as you can tolerate it. So because Adapalene is sensitive to light, like most vitamin A's, I'm gonna keep this at night. I'll be documenting this entire process with my Reveal camera, and that shows browns and reds under the skin. So I can look at my skin and I can see the browns and I can see the reds, but the camera really shows in depth, and it'll also show results over time. And since that is exactly what we're targeting in this routine, I'm excited to be able to kind of document it and see results over time. Now, I encourage you to also take some pictures before you start this routine, because even without a fancy camera that shows underneath the skin, you will be able to assess your results or tweak the routine as you go along by taking pictures and really kind of assessing along the way. And it really is important to assess those results along the way and kind of make adjustments, whether it is backing off on days because of irritation or adding more days, stuff like that. It's always a really good idea to just check in with yourself. So after the Adapalene, I'm going to follow up with a moisturizer. So for me, it's my Photozyme Omega 36, but you can use any moisturizer that you want, any moisturizer that you love. The key in this part of the routine is truly the Adapalene. That is the star of the show at night, but we want a moisturizer to help to just moisturize and hydrate our skin. So if you are new to Adapalene, here is how I recommend starting for the body. And this is all on that chart that I referenced. You want to begin every other night for a couple weeks. Then you can move to 2 nights on, 1 night off. And then basically by fall, when sun exposure is a lot lower, you can work up to nightly use. And always, 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 if you notice that there's any irritation or excessive irritation, you can just back off, just skip a night and just do moisturizer. Skip 2 nights and do moisturizer. It's really important that we respect the barrier and pay attention to irritation. Our body is definitely a little bit more resilient than our face and our neck especially, but you still want to check in with yourself, and it's still totally okay to back off a little bit of any of these steps and keep your skin really, really happy. And when we back off, we just moisturize. That's what we will do instead of adding in the active. Okay, so that's the whole night routine. 2 things. Adapalene and a moisturizer. So in the morning, we are going to target pigment in several different ways. We are also going to be going for glow. We want our skin to not just be, get rid of some of this pigment, but we want our skin to actually glow and look luminous. So the first step is going to be an exfoliating acid. I'm going to be using the Prequel multi-acid serum, and that's going to help to shed pigment on the surface. It'll also help with texture, and I figured it's easy, it's budget friendly, it's accessible, so it's a good one for everyone, and it's a giant container of it, so it should last a really long time. Now, next I'm going to go in with vitamin C. I'm going to be using the Timeless Vitamin C, the big Mama Jamma 4-ounce bottle, because vitamin C is a tyrosinase inhibitor. You guys have heard that so many times here. So it's going to help to prevent new pigment from forming. And that's really, really important. So we're stopping that new excess pigment and we're shedding it off of the top. It is also a powerful antioxidant, and it's going to help to protect against free radical damage and all the things that it does for our face. It's going to help with our body. It is one of the best ways to get a radiant glow back. This is not a vitamin C infused lotion. This is the real deal, same as we would use on our face, vitamin C serum. We're not playing around here. We want to have this glow not just on our face, we want it on our arms, we want it on our chest, even our legs deserve it too. So if you are ready to glow up the body, this is how I think that we can do it. I really do. Now, I think that the Timeless, because it is a vitamin C it's not inexpensive at 4 ounces. It's like $73. I bought mine on Amazon, but so many of you have notified me when Timeless is having sales. So they do have big sales if you want to wait and watch for a sale, but I highly recommend getting an actual vitamin C serum, not just a vitamin C lotion. Like, I'm feeling like we're going in with the big guns. We're going to have an active retinoid. We're going to have acids that are going to exfoliate the surface, and we are putting on a genuine vitamin C serum on our body, not just a vitamin C lotion. So the concoction of all of this is pretty dang simple, but it should be very, very effective. I feel like a lot of times we do a lot, and I've done this many, many times. We go with vitamin C lotions, we go in with retinol body creams, and the deal is they're great, but they're going to be so slow. They're doing good things for us, don't get me wrong, but these are the big hitters. These should actually get us some results. Like by Christmas, we should really start to be seeing some good results on our body. Now, finally, I'm going to finish, of course, during the day with an SPF. My body SPF is going to double as my daytime moisturizer to just keep things very, very simple. I have used and loved the Aveeno body SPF for years. It is lightweight, it's hydrating, it's very, very silky, and it keeps all the work that we're doing from being undone by UV. Now, there's an extra thing that you can do that I'm going to do. You can swap out your body shower gel with one that is an exfoliating shower gel. These are typically relatively lightly exfoliating. It's not like going in with the acids or whatever, but I find that you can use them as often as you shower, and it is an easy way that you can add on more exfoliation, help to really lift off the stuff that's already there. So I'm using the Naturium, it's called the Smoother Glycolic Acid Body Wash. It's giant, it's really, really affordable, and it helps to shed the surface pigment, like I said, and it will help that with glycolic acid while you're already cleansing. You're already doing it in the shower. This is just another step that you can throw in if you want to. It's a great way to just get another little thing in, something that we already do. This routine is super simple, but it's effective because it's tackling pigment and aging concerns from 3 different directions. Adapalene at night is speeding up the cell turnover. It's also helping to fade pigment. It is a tyrosinase inhibitor, and it's going to help with crepey skin. It's going to help with all kinds of things that active vitamin A can help with. Now, the exfoliating acids, they're going to help to shed that surface pigment that we can already see and smooth the texture, which is going to help with light reflection and glow. The vitamin C and the SPF, they're helping to prevent new spots, and they're helping to bring back that glow. And then the optional body wash is going to boost that surface shedding more effectively. It's just going to help to boost that. Now, it's very straightforward. I feel like it's straightforward, it is affordable, it's sustainable, it's something that we can do for a long time because we can afford to do it. And I do want to note that I'm going to be testing the Derm Rays Revive Laser, and I'm considering using it on my arms. And if I do that, I will definitely update you, and I will take pictures at that time so we kind of see where the body routine got, and then where I added in the laser, that's TBD. So I'm really excited about that because I'm about to start using that on my face, and I'll be taking a lot of pictures and all that kind of stuff. But I got to thinking when I was thinking about this routine that laser would be really great on the arms as well. But I'm going to start out with skincare first. So basically, you guys, our hands, our arms, our chest, they deserve the same love that we give our faces. And I feel like this routine is something that you can realistically stick with. And I'm going to share my own progress along the way, and I will be encouraging you all along the way. I'm going to do this with you. If you want to print that easy chart, it really will hold your hand through those first 5 weeks. Now, if you know of another vitamin C that we could get in larger sizes at an even more affordable price than Timeless, please do let me know. Now, I know that $70 is not nothing, but because you're getting 4 ounces, I have it right here, you're actually getting this, great big vitamin C. So that's why I ordered it. I would never order 4 ounces of vitamin C, L-ascorbic acid, for my face, just FYI. Like, I wouldn't do that because it's not very stable. But I know that I'm gonna need more. I don't wanna go through tiny bottles quickly. I don't wanna do that. So because I'm using it on the body, that's why I went ahead. I actually bought 2 of these because I am committed to this routine. I literally have looked at the hyperpigmentation that I collected over the summer. I've mentioned this in a few videos. I had such a fantastic summer. It was full of family fun, outside activities, sunshine, lots of sunscreen, but I still collected a bunch of pigment, and I'm ready to get my glow back. I am ready to do something that will reverse this little ship here and get my skin back where I want it. So I'm super excited about this. Let me know if you want to do this with me, and let me know if you have any questions about Adapalene, if you have questions about vitamin C or the acids or anything like that. If you're wondering about this routine, just let me know. I will put a link to the blog, and that will have that chart if you want to print it. I'll put that at the very top of the description box. I hope that you are having the most wonderful day. Take care.